I've been waiting months to ask you this. Months to ask you this.
Let's go.
You said in the ring, when you got the mic from Rogan, which is rare, I don't know how you got that mic from him.
Shout out to Joe.
But shouts to Joe for giving it to you. I think he understood what that moment was for you.
But also, it could have gone silent. Imagine if I was one of these dudes and I grabbed the mic and I was just like, I don't know, bleep this. And then I'm like in the truck, like, get him off. And Joe's like,
you would have gotten so many new fans.
Yeah. But like, you know, it could have gone either way. So for him to give me the mic, and the thing is, so when how it happens is like when I'm in the shower. This is I've always said the most honest place in the world. I was visualizing. I visualized so much.
I'd be visualizing in the shower too.
Yeah, and I have
different
to.
things though.
Yeah, I mean, so do I. But you know, for fighting, when I do, it's like I feel everything. And I remember being so happy while I was visualizing. I was just like feeling so happy after the fight. Like when I visualized the win, I visualized the knockout, I visualized the press conference, post-fight, pre-fight, fight week. It just goes, it's like Tourette's. I can't help it. I'm used, that's how I manifest. I use my imagination. So when I was visualizing, I just remember being so happy. I might have been on shrooms in that shower, but as I was visualizing, I was so happy. And I was like, man, I just want everyone to feel how happy I am right now, just once.
You said that.
That's all I wanted to say, and everything else just came from player one, and I just like a vessel, and I feel like a rapper. I was literally just flowing, and when I'm in that flow states, it just happens. So
Describe the feeling, because you said it.
Yeah.
And it felt like you meant it. It didn't feel like it was prepared. It felt like in that moment, I wish you could feel what I'm feeling. Have you ever felt that happy in your entire life, childhood included?
Yeah, I have.
What moments?
Ooh.
Great question.
That's a good one. Okay. I want to see if I can say. Let me see. Okay, one recent one. Let me think. Even getting, when I got Cinderoo, my cat, rest in peace, the day I got her, I was so happy. So happy. I used to have this little front pack. I'll put her in it. We'll go for walks and things like that. I felt happy like that many times in my life. But for that moment, that's top 5, top 10, one of the greatest moments under my career in my life.
Izzy, I know you did not just compare knocking out Pereira to buying a new fucking cat.
No, I get it. I got a cat.
Cat daddy.
He didn't prepare for that answer in the shower.
You need more time in the shower.
But like, it is like...
I've been waiting months to ask this question. I'm not going to ask him online. I need to know in person.
It's relative. It's relative. So for me, that moment was awesome. And I just want everyone to feel... I feel like those who don't
So either train for decades or buy a cat.
Yeah, either one.
Yeah,
Either one.
okay.
Same. But it's all perspective. It's relative.
Yeah, pussy's pussy, bro. That's what it is.
But yeah, for me, it was like, so when 2 seconds. When I was in that moment, those who don't like me, they'd be watching that fight and be like, yes. I've seen so many reactions. I watched so many reaction videos, and I'm like, yes, finally, again, it's gonna happen again. And then, oh shit. Example, so who don't?
Oh, so it was,
Or people who love me, they're like, oh no, he's against the fence again. Oh no. Oh, yes!
Yeah.
The contrast of those two feelings, and I feel like those who really love me felt the happiness in that moment.
Bro, let me tell you. Let me tell you. The whole building woke up. I mean, it was just insane. It was just I don't know why I went to the TV.
Yeah. Oh no, it's a vibe. Yes.
But yeah, I don't know why. Like, it's a weird reaction. Like, you go closer to the thing.
Did the same thing, and you go,
why?
Slave! Slave! Yeah, it's passion.
I was in someone else's house and I just started jumping up and down like crazy.
And we got neighbors here. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just jump up and down. Bro, it was just so unbelievable.
And it was exactly what you described. I was scared.
Yeah.
And then when you flipped it, all that went to sheer joy.
Yeah.
I legit was screaming. My wife was like, dude, neighbors are going to think you're like beating me the way you're yelling. Like, this is crazy. Yeah. My dog was shaking. It was like fucking crazy.
Bro, and the arrows. Perfect.
Oh my God!
Just from an improv perspective, I mean, you pulled out the whole
Oh, that was planned.
And then you shot.
You've been waiting to shoot arrows into that motherfucker for years.
As a dancer, like even with Crump, we have characters sometimes. We were just like we bring on the dance floor. You try and like emulate. So that helps me be able to create moments like that. And I remember telling the referee, shout out to what's his name, Dan Mergliata, because when he come give you the rules, I just remember, bro, if and when I sleep this dude, I just need you to let me have my moment. I won't touch him.
You said that to him before the fight?
Yeah.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, I told Dad. I was like, let me have my moment. I was just like,
it gives me chills, dude.
yeah,
We need that video.
Unbelievable.
We need that video.
I think he would have filmed it. Yeah, so I was like, just when I sleep, just let me have my moment because I've been waiting how many years for this. I said it last time in New York as well, but it wasn't my moment then. It was his moment. Great story for him, but I was like, let me have my moment just because I won't touch him, I won't hurt him, he'll be dead, but just let me have my moment because I've been waiting so long to soak this up. And Jeff's got a cool photo of me like, just like in my head rehearsing it.
How long has Jeff been filming you?
For life. Nah, he's buried 2016.
So what is that now?
It's like a year in his MMA debut.
8 years, something like that?
Yeah, he's been following me around. You know Jane Goodall?
You said it. Anyway, we're going to get you a tripod one of these years, bro. It's been 8 years. This guy's been holding a camera like this with his arm shaking for 8 fucking years.
Tennis elbow.
Izzy refuses to get him. Ash won't get him. Hey, bring that camera back up. What the fuck you doing?
Fun fact, this nigga won $50,000 off a $25 bet.
What? Wow.
On what?
Yesterday.
Yeah, on
Oh, I thought on you.
Yeah, bro.
I thought we got some insider trading. I'm going to get knocked out in New York. Jeff, I'm not going to pay for you, but I'm going down to the fifth.
Tripod money, let's go.
Oh, that's what happened in November.
Get the gimbal. Nah, but he's been following me around for a long time, and even with the film and stuff, he got a lot of the raw footage, and I can be myself around him. And I say Jane Goodall, like he studies me because he's seen me with so many different situations, so many different fans, and he knows my go-to line sometimes. You know when I have to, like NPC these people because they give me the same energy back. But yeah, I can be myself around him. He knows when to film me. He knows when not to film me. He knows when to like be a fly on the wall, a big ass fly on the wall. He knows how to catch certain moments, and that's why
the documentary is fire.
Yeah,
I saw the documentary last night. It was incredible, and I want to talk about it later. But there's still this moment in your life that is obviously pivotal to you. But there's times where I don't know how big a deal it is for you, right? Like when you came here after the loss, you really taught me how to lose and deal with loss. You know, and I mean that sincere. I'm very grateful for that. So when you got the victory, I saw the joy, but there was also part of me that was like, well, he was fine after the loss. Is he fine after the victory? Is it sweet? Like tell me. I remember texting you. I remember texting the boys, and I couldn't be there, but you know why? But I literally was almost like, I'm about to fly down to Miami.
That was crazy,
bro. I'm about to fly down to Miami Monday.
We tried to line that up as a podcast.
Yeah, bro. I know we tried, and also even like a lot of people tried. But then for me, I just wanted to. I
told the boys, I go, fuck the podcast. I want to go party.
Miami. Because I living in Miami, so I finished work around say 1:30 a.m. Got to the Sunday morning, 1:30 a.m. Got to the club around 2.
11.
Tim, yeah, club 11. Shit was crazy. It was packed. Even OBJ pulled up, said what's up. Everyone else, the Nelk boys, Mike, all these other different people as well. Chuck Liddell and Tito on fucking stage. Adekule Gold, Michael Venom Page, Kamaru Usman. We're just hanging out. It was a vibe. And then I didn't sleep till about maybe 4 p.m. because I was just up and I studied the fight a little bit with my coaches. And then Sunday night, Tootsies, upstairs, shoulder rubs. Had to. And there was even a point.
There was a point.
How many arrows you shoot that?
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, put it this way. I told one of these.
A few Brazilians went down to Miami.
Hey, man. Hey. But, well, they went down, but I couldn't go up, put it that way. But what was this? It's because I was just so excited. Actually, I told a dancer that I was like, I'm just so excited with my life, like right now.
You're adorable.
Yeah.
He's a dancer too.
He's an actual dancer.
A dancer.
Was she crumping on you?
Yeah. Try.
You were in that flow state, though.
No, but like, so it was a point, you get a lap dance or whatever. But at one point, I was just like, you think you conquered the world, you want to do this? But I was just like, this is not even exciting to me right now. I was like, my life is so exciting. That's why I'm just, it's not you, it's me. I'm just, life is so.
So you weren't bricky for her and she got upset?
No,
No, hold on.
It's something.
Hey. Ash, shut the fuck up, Ash.
That's what he was doing.
Bro, get a camera on Ash. Ash is the wildest human being on the planet, and he just went like this. But I think he's going, tell the story about when they both sucked in.
Nah, but like, yeah, so for me, I was like, my life is so exciting right now that this is not, you think this is what you want to do, what you're supposed to do, but I was like, yeah, it's cool to be at Tootsie's, it's an iconic spot, but I was like, this ain't even it right now. Like, my life is so exciting that this is not doing it for me.
Yeah.
So that night, after Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I stayed in my room. I just chilled in my room. I was on my phone a lot. I was farming. Because again, people don't understand the numbers game. You got to run the numbers up.
What does that mean?
You do something crazy like that. I know what it's like. My Instagram, socials, all that kind of stuff is going up. So when these new companies want to see the insights,
oh, you're calculating the reaction.
Yeah. Wow. So I'm always on my phone just farming, and I had so many memes, I had so many clips, I had so many things I wanted to say. I had receipts. Okay. So you know, I'm farming, and then when they
you're posting a lot more.
Can we see the insights for the last 2 months? Boom, the numbers is up, the money's up. So people think, oh, you're posting too much. Oh, get over it. It's only. I'm like, nigga, it was only like 2 days ago. I'm gonna post as much. There's no rules to this internet shit. Yeah, so I was posting, I was farming.
Tell Eugene that shit.
Yeah. No, I do. And he understands it, but he doesn't like it. You know, but
there's a great moment in the documentary about this that we'll touch on later.
But so for me, I'm farming, I'm making money, and Wednesday, get home, first thing I do, go see my teammates, say thank you, because they put so much work into me. Even leaving the gym to go to that fight, whenever I leave the gym the last day, when I turn around and I bow and I leave the gym, I just like, it's a thing of like we're about to go to war, you know what I mean? It's one of those ones. Time. So I go back to say thank you to my teammates, then I go grab my dog, Toothless, and I take my shoes off, go to the park with her, because she don't give a fuck who Stylebender is. Yeah. She's like, that's my boy, what's up? And anyone that try to say what's up, I say what's up. Any photos, I'm like, I'm just chilling, man, thank you. I'm just hanging out with my dog. Yep. Hang out with her for 2 days. And then that's my way of trying to like come back down to my reality, just balance myself, you know, ground myself. Yeah.
Before you get there, I need to know what's happening when you're alone in the hotel room reflecting. Just take me through.
Not even a hotel. I got an Airbnb now because these fight hotels get crazy.
Okay. Can we go back 2 nights before that? You improv this.
Oh, that, yeah.
At what point do you look at Pereira's son and you're like, this little motherfucker?
Oh, yeah. That was payback.
I still think that's just iconic. Like, I didn't even hesitate. Literally, it's just like visualization, man. Yeah. I've been here in my brain, and it just happened. I was like, right.
Was it 3 for a reason? Was it 3 for the 3 times he got you, or?
It just happened. Okay. Now it is. But when it happened, I was like, it is. But I find when you get to the cage, right, you can see everything. So hyper aware. I can see literally the nosebleeds. I can see where Trump was, Mike Tyson, Kid Rock, Dana White, and I knew where his family was. And then straight away, I was like, where's that little? And then I remember his sister was trying to, because they were crying, and his sister was trying to shield them, and I was like. And he looked at me, I just went, whoop. And he got it straight away.
He knew.
Yeah, he knew. Of course, he knew. Come on, man. Yeah.
I mean, that's fire.
I mean, that's fire. If my son did that to someone I knocked out, I'd just be like, what are you doing? Come on, man. Like, I'll make him apologize, and I'll make him.
He did it in the ring too.
Yeah. That's why I'm right
while you
there.
were asleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? So for me, I'm petty. I am petty. I took that personally.
Yeah.
Very personally. So I had to let him know. I don't react, I respond, and I take my time. When I respond, the world knows.
They knew. That was a wild situation.
That was fire.
How old is he now?
15 or
Old
something?
enough.
That's old enough. That's what I was saying. That's the fight everyone wants to see.
I think we need to make that happen.
You versus Pereira's son, bro.
I think we need to make that
imagine.
happen.
That'd be funny.
Just for the anime. Just for the anime, bro. You gotta let it happen.
Maybe I'll see. I can still fight. Maybe when I'm 40. We'll see. Yeah.
Play Call of Duty or something. Yeah. You guys gotta hash this shit out 100%.
Nah, I think he's cool. I haven't seen Alex at the airport. People think like it's gonna be like.
I actually love your guys' relationship, man. It's like there's this weird thing that happened. Respect. Yeah, there's a fascinating thing that only you guys understand because you've only been in the ring with each other. But a real cool thing happened afterwards. He didn't seem to hold much of a grudge against you. I also feel like he probably feels full because he knows he's gotten you before. You get your revenge, you have this respect for one another, and then you did this interesting thing backstage. You started asking him about that leg kick that he throws. That's a tricky fucking leg kick, too, because he doesn't turn his hip at all.
And also, he's just a massive human being.
Yeah.
We're both 6'4", I believe, but his head is just
he's
so
a big
big.
6'4".
Yeah, he's a big, like, he's got a big head. I've got big hands.
Yeah. Well, all right, bro. Come on now, son. Come on. Come on now, son. Why you gotta pick me? Pick that motherfucker. Pick me. Go, Akaash. Put your fucking little hand up there.
You know what time it is, right? That makes your dick look smaller. You know that, right? Your dick looks smaller. Unless it's
exactly, bro.
Like this.
I be trying to wrangle my shit.
But he's just a massive human being. But the way he throws that leg kick, he doesn't turn his hip over. And when it hits. Like the first strike that landed in that fight was the leg kick. And I was like, in my head straight away, I was like, again?
Again? Yup.
I was like, again? And we were ready for it. Me and Twist, we knew the counter to it. But afterwards.
All right, fine. Keep it.
But afterwards, when I watched the fight, I was like, every time he threw a body jab, that was a setup. Because a body jab, he'd be low and then just boom, whip. I was like, fuck. But when he hurt my leg, and he did hurt my leg, but I used it, I was like, fuck, well, that's blood in the water now. So when I saw his confidence starting to grow, I was like, right, I'm just gonna just move back a little bit and just shell. I used that move twice.
You did something early in the fight
that
had me fucking terrified.
When I tried to brawl with him.
Son, the first time he steps in.
Wanted that.
But I knew you wanted it, and that's how I knew it was kind of different. But and I was actually, afterwards I got excited. But the first time he steps in, he threw something, you put your hands up, and then you swung, it was maybe 2 or 3 shots.
Boom, boom.
I don't know if either one of you guys actually landed, but I remember going, what the fuck is going on here?
After that, the next combo, he landed that hook, but it didn't even like affect me or anything like that. But in that moment, usually in this camp, he was like,
I like that you guys didn't run.
Yeah. Oh, no. He said, I want to be more offensive-minded. He said, I want to be, and I was like, thank you, finally. And I even told him, like, you're going to be stressed out in this fight.
Good.
I told him, I was like, you're going to be stressed out because I'm going to be in the fire.
Son, I was so impressed.
You watched the sparring, the last sparring, and I remember, like, my leg was hurt because injury in the camp, 2 weeks out from the fight, fucking bad.
The meniscus?
Nah, like, it was a MCL.
Yeah, meniscus.
MCL, yeah. English. But like for me, when I was sparring, I was with my sparring partners, I was just like, they were trying to take it easy on me. And I was like, nah, give me the fucking, like, the
give
heat.
me the work.
I want to feel the fire. So when we're in there, I was like, finally, I just wanted to feel like I was in a fight. It's been a while. Because everyone else is too scared. They all try to pretend they want to fight, but they want to survive. So I was like, he beat me. I was like, fine, he's not going to run. Let's go. I want to be in the fire. And then I was in the fire and I was thriving. So when it happened, that whole sequence at the end, I blocked all the shots apart from the body shot. The knee even missed. I blocked it. When I got that. I got the read and I was like, boom.
Now, when you're in that corner, are you thinking, I'm going to get an opening? Did you have any of that planned, or are you just like, keep your head up and keep,
rhythm. I remember just like being there, like, okay, we're cool. Because I gave it to him. I was like, right.
So you're thinking we're cool. You're not panicked in this. Because I'm panicked to watch it.
It's more like just muscle memory. Because you train so much, it's your body response. When I say muscle memory, that says it can retain information. So my body can retain the information from the work that we've done, all the
It's a reaction. You're not even thinking about it.
It's just flow state. We're just going. So when I was like, my legs hurt, and I know he's hungry for it right now. So I was like, right, I'm just gonna give him the look. I back up against the cage, and I made sure I took care of everything. You see, my eyes were on him the whole time. Dead, locked on. I was on the whole time. And when I hit him, boom, that didn't even feel like nothing. But what was cool? The
second one was crazy.
No, what was cool was when I spring off the fence. I literally felt like a vortex. I was zoom, the speed. I was surprised. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Boom, and I killed him.
No, it was the overhand right. That
what made you go on the defense?
Because my leg was hurt.
So it was a leg.
Yeah, my leg was hurt.
Because immediately after the fight, you're like, nah, I was playing possum.
No, I was playing possum. So I used it as bait. You know what I mean? Like
it was hurt, but he leaned into it.
He knows he landed a leg kick, so now he goes, "Oh shit, I'm hurt. I'm gonna retreat."
So I know he's hungry for it. He wants to try and. He knows I'm hurt. I know I'm hurt, so I know he thinks like, "Oh, it's gonna be over soon. I'm about to knock him out." So he got careless. He started to throw with no defense. He wasn't even like, he didn't knock on the door. You got to knock on the door, like, check.
He thought you
Look at a guy like Ian Gary. Shout out to him. He's fighting in Vegas as well. I think he's fighting in Vegas. Oh, he just fought recently.
Yeah.
But you look at his last fight. He beautiful finishing sequence, but he knocked on the door. You got to see if someone's home. See what the reaction's coming back.
Yeah.
So he didn't knock on the door. He just got confident and thought, I'm just going to barge in. But you got to, nigga, wipe your feet before you come in my house. You know what I'm saying?
But it's interesting is it looked like you were looking for that right hand. Because
I was.
There's a
during
sequence.
The fight, during the fight I was. But the thing is,
you almost caught him early in the center of the ring.
I kept on catching him, but I wasn't catching him at some points because he was just leaning.
Yeah, he'd lean back a little bit. Yeah.
So that's why I was like, right, if Moses can't go to the mountain's going to come to Moses. So I was like, right, I'm just going to give it to him. So I gave it to him, and then I gave it to him.
And there was the last time when you almost dropped him in the first round.
Same sequence.
This time you made it a point to adjust and be like, no, I'm going to drop him this time.
When I did as well, I fired back. So like I said, I came off the fence, boom. And then the hammer fist was awesome. It was just something that I remember when it was happening as well, it's crazy how much thought, like the brain just has all these like flashes of things in split seconds. I remember just like, this is for everything. Boom! Bro, it's just happening.
A hammer fist from the gods is what Rogan called it.
From the gods. Oh, bro. It was one of those moments, like I said, greatest, 6 weeks before the fight, I was doing a psilocybin trip because I wanted to like get in touch with my primal self. So I had a trip, some mushroom chocolates, and then I had the shower. And after the shower, I wrote on my mirror, April 8th, Miami 2023. The greatest comeback in sporting history. It was written by me. So every time I looked in the mirror, I'd see it, and it would just affirm it to myself. And then in the car, I'll just recite it randomly. It was like Tourette's. So when it came down to it, greatest comeback in sporting history, written by me.
Wow. Unreal.
I'm curious about the mushrooms. How does that help you access that? Like, what was that experience like?
So you can do microdoses, and it just helps you, I feel like, tap into yourself. So I started to like grunt. I remember just like, I would just sit there and just like listen to lo-fi music. And I'm like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just like breathing. I'll just lie down. You feel your breath, and you just like, it's a personal experience. But for me, I wanted to tap into my like primal self, like the dog in me. You got that dog in him. I know I do, and I know I can beat this guy. Look, he can fight me 10 more times and beat me all 10 more times. I don't give a fuck. I just wanted to prove to myself I can fuck this dude up because I know I can. First time I fucked him up, judges gave it to him. Second time I was beating him, fucking him up, then he got me. Third time, same thing, out here, MSG, I was fucking him up, then he got me. And I'm just like, fuck, I can beat this guy. I know I can. So this one, I was like, this is my 8 Mile moment.
Yeah.
I have to do it.
Now, humans love these stories, right? Like, we love the underdog stories. And because so often we feel like underdogs in life, and the story doesn't go that way for us.
Yeah.
So when it does go that way for someone, we exalt them, right? We like gravitate towards them. I'm sure everybody in the world in that moment was in your DMs and texting you, and talking to you, and FaceTiming you. I know that, and obviously from watching the documentary, but also just from knowing you for years, that like, how do you start to like create a little bit of barrier, a little bit of separation for the adulation? Like, do you take it all in and you go, okay, they really love this achievement? Do you go, oh, I'm that great and they should appreciate me like this?
My homeboy said, you're never as good as they say you are. You're never as bad as they say you are. All that matters is how you see yourself. So I take it all in. I appreciate the love, even the hate. It's just fuel. It helps me. But I don't hold on to it. Even the love, I never hold on to it. I used to, back in the day when I was young, because I didn't understand. Same with the hate, I used to, because I didn't understand that sits with you. So I appreciate it, I take it, but I let it go. I let it pass through me, but I appreciate it. And yeah, you just have to, it's about how you see yourself. Fuck what anyone else, who's your flatmate up here?
Yeah.
What's he saying to you? You know, that voice in your head. So that's what I worked on this camp. I was isolated a lot. I literally just like anything that wasn't in line with this fight, cut it out of my life. Anyone, cut them out of my life. That was it. Yeah.
Did people understand?
They got it. Like my family already knows, but people, I mean, if you're not on that level with me, you're not on that level with me. Yeah. You
had an interesting line in the documentary that spoke to me where you talked about being a people pleaser.
That's the rears its ugly head once in a blue moon. And I understand it now, so I'm able to like recognize it like, I'm doing that shit again. Then I pull it back. And that's why I have like my big brother, Paulie or Ike, they shadow me because when I get drunk, I'm like a Labrador or a Golden Retriever. I'm just like, everyone's my friend, buying shots. But then I'm not, I think it came from when I moved to New Zealand. It was a coping mechanism for people to like,
want to be accepted.
Yeah.
For sure.
Are we twins?
Yeah.